on behalf of the university, I'd like to welcome you all back to your alma mater today. It's a tremendous pleasure for us all to have you here. For some of you, it's probably your first time back in a little while. Others have maintained a closer contact with the university over the years. But in any event, today offers an opportunity for you to renew your bond with the university. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our principal, Daniel Woolf.
This morning, we're here in Grant Hall to renew our bonds with Queens and to recommit our community. A community that imagines together what the future could be and works together to realize it. Alumni are essential to the life of the university and to its future. You are ambassadors of Queen's University the world over, embodying the value of Queen's unique educational experience. We appreciate your continued involvement as volunteers, advocates, mentors, and donors. When you were students here, I'm sure you saw the impact of alumni in the life of Queen's and in your own life. And now you're following in the footsteps of those alumni before you. You help guide today's Queen's students so that they may reach their full potential. Queen's students see their future when they see you. Thank you for your continued involvement in the life and work of your university. And once again, welcome home to Queen's.
Well, it's certainly an awful lot bigger campus than what it was when I first was here in 1957. There's a lot of changes, a lot of new buildings, and a lot of more people. Class size was only 300 of us when we started off in applied science. Now I understand it's well over 600.
Mr. Chancellor, sitting before you today are alumni celebrating a milestone year. Some are joining us for their first reunion, having graduated in 2006. Others have joined us in years past and now find themselves celebrating their 50th reunion. We welcome them into the Tricolor Guard, our most illustrious group of alumni, whose members are well represented here today. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present members of the Queen's University Alumni Association celebrating a reunion this year, that they may reaffirm their degrees at your hands.
Thank you, Heather, and congratulations to you all.
I remember one Halloween, I was coming home from a dance quite late, and it seems that some of the students had built a cement block wall across Union Street. Not me, of course, but I happened on the scene just as the police arrived. And I had a hard time to talk my way out of the fact that I had nothing to do with that wall.
Before I get started, I would like to just recognize one individual, if I may, in the audience, and that's Dr. John Clark. Dr. John Clark is here celebrating his 70th reunion, having graduated from Meds 41. Dr. Clark, it's my pleasure in my new role as Dean of Health Sciences to welcome you back. Dr. Clark was the youngest graduate of medicine in its history, having graduated at age 22. If you don't mind, Dr. Dodge, I'm going to just step down and hand Dr. Clark a certificate. Alumni from the faculties of Arts and Science, Engineering and Applied Sciences, education, law, health sciences, the School of Business, and the School of Graduate Studies and Research? Do you promise that you will continue to strive to make your life and conduct worthy of the honor that has been conferred upon you, that you will continue to cherish an abiding loyalty to this university, and, as far as in you lies, endeavor to advance its interests? Chancellor Dodge, may I present to you the candidates from all faculties and schools.
In the name of this university, founded by authority of Royal Charter, I reaffirm your admission to your degrees with all their rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Mr. Chancellor, the Queen's University Alumni Association is honored to present medals to those alumni celebrating their 50th reunion this year. We have invited current Queen's students to present the class of 1961 with their medals. Congratulations to all of you celebrating this very special reunion.
I remember one time, though, coming out of the science formal,
Yes.
you were swinging that bloody pole around and flipping everybody off.
Science formal, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, science formals were good.
You had that great big long post that you took down. You had it over your shoulder, and you were feeling pretty good. And you were, every time you turned around, you clipped about 5 or 6 people.
The other thing was the tea dances. We used to go to the football games and then go back to Grand Hall and to try and get the date for Saturday night. always another date on Saturday night. So that was good. We enjoyed Queens very much.
The moments I enjoyed most were not the ones I originally expected to stand out. It is the moments that provided meaning to my relationship with Queens. The hours I spent with university administrators discussing how we can better keep students safe. The town halls where we debated the most important qualities of an academic education. And the chance to lead a student society that provides so many with the opportunity to take risks, to fail, and to succeed, and to be supported. Being a part of Queens is an ongoing experience. I know each of you understand what I mean for the very fact that you are all here. I have not yet had my convocation, but when I do, it may just become my favorite Queens moment. I'm grateful that you have invited me in to be a part of your community as you relive your experience today. Congratulations, graduates. You never really left.
Share one memory with you. The metallurgy, we were only 7 of us in final year, and I had an old car that had running boards on the outside, and so we would be driving down University Avenue to the mechanical engineering building. The mechanicals would be walking up, and they would throw snowballs at us as we went down with the guys hanging on the outside of the car. An old 46 Chev with running boards.
Most of those guys are no longer with us because they were riding on his running boards.
When I graduated in 1965 from Queens, there were just under 1,000 of us that were graduating that year. There were only 4 convocations to get us all through at that point in time, all here in Grand Hall. This year, there are going to be 4 times that number, in fact, more than 4 times that number, and the principal and I will indeed do 19 convocations this spring. All back here in Grand Hall, all as intimate as they were when you graduated, and all reflecting what our students have talked about, the importance of the Queens community, people graduating together with their parents, their friends, and with the faculty that have taught them. Each generation of Queens students has dealt with its different obstacles and opportunities, and each has been determined to succeed. We are here today to honor the efforts that you made to come to Queens, to learn, to discover, to think, and to do, and subsequently to succeed. We're here to celebrate the many ways in which you embody the Queen's spirit collectively and as individual. Wherever your path has led you in life since graduating, we are honored that it's led you back here to Queens today. Thank you very much for coming, and I hope to have a chance to talk to many of you individually over the course of the day. Thank you very much.
It's really quite strange seeing what everybody else looks like, but it's been really exciting because you connect with and see a lot of people you haven't seen for a very long time. And after you start talking to them, it does become 50 years ago.